Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Sudhanshu and you're watching Srinudi channel. Today in this video, I'll be sharing my experience as a 10th standard student. So basically, I'll be telling you how overwhelming my expectations were and how bizarre, ironical the reality was. Let's begin. Starting off with my expectations. My expectations were pretty simple.
A luxurious send-off in Radisson Blue, a 6-day tour to North Karnataka, Maharashtra, Hyderabad, etc. Boss life as a senior in school, get good grades in boards, but boards only got cancelled, lol, and full 2-month vacation.
Maybe God was busy making Dalgona coffee or playing Among Us that he didn't concentrate and misheard my last wish as full 9 months vacation. And because of that one mistake, my entire academic year blew up. I couldn't do anything. Upon that, all my expectations suffocated and died in front of my own eyes in my own house. And again, I was helpless. Whatever, I can't deny the fact that I enjoyed a lot during the lockdown initially. As usual, like everybody else, I also got bored. And I still remember how this all started. It was April and we had finished our 9th standard exams and freshly entered 10th standard with all those expectations as I told earlier. But who knew things would go so fast? I literally got confused whether humanity would even survive or not. And I still remember the amount of panic attacks we had when the first case was recorded in my state. So next what happened? Lockdown was declared and we were locked in our houses. Things were going pretty well for me because my life was all about sit, chill, play games, go to my grandmother's house, waste some time, come back, watch TV, and see books occasionally and run away from it. Then our teachers came up with a 200 IQ idea, notes. They sent us notes and we had to sit and write them. The plan was even if we completed half of the total notes, by the time lockdown ended and schools reopened, then our teachers would not have to spend time dictating notes. They'd only have to teach us concept. But lockdown never ended. Although it ended, but it didn't end in the time frame they had thought, and schools didn't reopen. That's when online classes came into being. I don't know who came up with this idea of online classes, I tell you. Like, watching TV, mobile and laptop for 8 hours is fine, but how can you expect students to spend 3 to 4 hours in front of computer screen watching online classes? That's like so cruel, it can adversely affect our eyesight. Now that is sarcasm. Now, online classes was also fine because we enjoyed it and we now realized how foreign education system was because we always heard it was filled with foreign education system was filled with technology. They'd have tabs and all those stuff, and gradually we got bored of this also. We didn't want to attend online classes and we'd give all sorts of excuses, although I didn't give. My friends would give network problem, I can't hear you, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, I was there's no network near my house.
Ma'am, my data got exhausted. Data did actually get exhausted. It was so miserable, like
90% of your data would get exhausted by the time the classes ended, and you didn't have any more data left to watch YouTube. The rest of the day, you had to spend time doing one or the other thing, borrow other phones for hotspot.
And then this was also fine, but online exams came up. Online exams was actually fine. It was going good because everybody was getting good marks and everybody was happy. Although I didn't cheat, my friends obviously cheated, and I was astonished to see those who didn't even come at the top 10 now came at top 5. But I was like, why should I care? Because I'm not cheating, that's fine for me. But the real problem arose when offline exams started. Like, listen, online classes whole year and offline exams all of a sudden. Oh god, it was bad. So we got to know online classes was an imposter, online exams was a cheater. Enough of all those academic stuff. One thing I'd like to mention is my interest in making music. My interest in composing new tracks, making new music just exploded. Literally when I was free, although I was free 24 into 7, but when I was free of all the kinds of thoughts that would probably revolve in a 15-year-old's brain, which you have to understand what I'm saying. When I was free of all those thoughts, I would sit and compose new music, and I'm so happy that I did that because even now when I hear those tracks, I've become nostalgic. Good times, good old days. I just noticed that this video is getting too long, so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, press the like button, and let's see if this video gets good number of likes, then I'll be coming up with part 2, because there's still a lot of things that I can share. So yeah, thanks for watching.